Hello everyone guys, and in today's video we're always gonna dive into Bitcoin's chart. What's going on guys, and what does it all mean for us? Let me explain. So basically we scale out and switch to the daily time frame. Right here we can see that Bitcoin is still trading in a long-term downward trend. Of course sometimes swing trend may change, but anyway long-term trend is still downward. If we switch to the 1 hour time frame, right here we can see that Bitcoin previously was trading in a swing upward trend, because this minimums and this maximums was increasing for a long period of time till Bitcoin hit the resistance level at $67,000. When Bitcoin hit the resistance level at $67,000, Bitcoin finally got rejected, and since that moment, Bitcoin started to trade in a downward trend, because Bitcoin started to decrease its own minimums and maximums, because previously this maximus was increasing, and this minimums was increasing for a long period of time. After that, Bitcoin started to decrease its own minimums and maximums. On top of that, Bitcoin broke below this diagonal support level on which previously the upward trend was stick on, which means that Bitcoin literally said that the momentum of the swing upward trend is done. The momentum of swing bounce is faded, and with the high probability we will see Bitcoin lower. On top of that, on the 4 time frame, if we switch to the 4 time frame, right here we can see that Bitcoin is still trading in a divergence, because these maximums are approximately equal, or these maximums are decreasing in a bit, but these maximums increasing, which means that the RSIs literally say that Bitcoin showed the false movement with a high probability we will see Bitcoin lower. And the Bitcoin is still trading in divergence, because Bitcoin since that moment has not been in the overbought or oversold area. So basically right here we can see that Bitcoin is still trading in a downward trend. If we talk about long-term Bitcoin, the momentum of the bounce literally faded. Bitcoin broke below diagonal support level. Bitcoin is trading in the divergency, in the overbought area. And on top of that, if we switch to the daily time frame right here, we can see, and if we turn on the EMA, we can see that Bitcoin is trading almost below each exponential moving averages. So, and the first rule in the long-term downward trend is that all the definition that the first rule in a downward trend is that all the bounces which appear or will happen, we first of all deem as a bounces, not as reversals, guys, because previously on the Bitcoin chart was a bunch of bounces. Right here it was approximately bounce for approximately 20%, 21%, and after that Bitcoin update this low price which was fell on approximately 80,600. After that, Bitcoin fell through the support level at 60k. Bitcoin gave this upward bounce for approximately 38%, and after that, Bitcoin hit the resistance level. Bitcoin got rejected and again updated the lowest price of 2026. So basically, we can see that Bitcoin literally tended to update the lowest price of 2026, because after that, after this false breakout of the lowest price of 2026, Bitcoin gave a bit upward bounce. After that, Bitcoin finally got rejected from the resistance level, and again, Bitcoin updated the lowest price. After that, Bitcoin again updated the lowest price of 2026. So basically, we see that Bitcoin is literally, as I said previously, tended to update the lowest price of 2026. And right here, we can see that the momentum of the bounce literally faded. Bitcoin broke below diagonal support level. Bitcoin trading in a divergency and the overbought area and stuff like that. So basically, these factors are all says that Bitcoin is gonna collapse. Bitcoin gonna go to the downward, down to approximately 57,000 out. That we will see, but there's some nuance appear previously, because what the definition of a downward trend? The definition of a downward trend is when maximums and minimums are decreasing. It is the definition of a downward trend, because right here we can see that previously Bitcoin was trading in an upward trend because this maximums and minimum was increasing, but after that Bitcoin started again to decrease its own minimums and maximums, which means that trend started trading Bitcoin started trading in a downward trend, and the previous maximum right here fell at approximately $65,450, which means that if the price will make and show these maximums below each previous maximum, which means that second maximum after this gonna be lower than these maximums, which means that when these maximums are still maximum, and when these maximums are still remain at approximately 65,450, and Bitcoin has not been updated these maximums, Bitcoin is still trading in a downward trend, which means that right now Bitcoin is still trading in a downward trend, but there's some nuance appear because Bitcoin got closer to the resistance area, which means that if Bitcoin break it above, Bitcoin may change a downward trend swing to the upward trend, because maximums may again start to decrease, to increase again. And after that, we may see in a bit correction when Bitcoin hit, for example, a support level. After that, Bitcoin may give an upward bounce, and since that moment, not only maximums will be increasing, but and minimums either will be increasing. So this is the new one. So basically, as I said previously, Bitcoin is trading in a downward trend, which means that with a high probability we will see Bitcoin lower due to that bunch of factors, as I said previously. But the nuance here is that if Bitcoin break above the resistance at 65,450, we may see in a bit acceleration and upward movement over the resistance level, for example, at 67,000. After that, Bitcoin may give a bit downward correction. And after that, Bitcoin may continue a swing upward trend till the strong resistance level at for approximately 70k right here, because it is round resistance level, and this is the resistance level which was confirmed previously a bunch of times in the history. So this is the nuance. Basically, I think it's just only a matter of time when Bitcoin will hit the support, level at 60k, and I think it's just only a matter of time or how Bitcoin will hit this support level. The first one scenario is a downward move from approximately current price toward the support level at 60-61k, toward this support area. After that, we may see, or if Bitcoin break above the resistance level at 65,450, we may see that Bitcoin may start to trading in an upward trend, and with a high probability, we may see Bitcoin at $67,000. After that, in a bit correction, and after that, Bitcoin may break above the support resistance level at $67,000 with the upward movement over the resistance zone at 69-70k, where I will be firing some short trades, guys. So basically, if Bitcoin, some entry points I see at the resistance area at 69.70k. If Bitcoin hits this resistance area with a high probability, we may see a downward bounce over the support level at $65,000. After that, we will see. Or if Bitcoin is show a fall from approximately current price, we will find some entry points at the exact moment when Bitcoin hit, for example, support level at 62,500, because it is the support level, and below these level gonna be bunch of liquidity, because it is extreme points right here and extreme points right here, and below each extreme point is gonna be bunch of liquidity. So I see some entry points if Bitcoin hits the support level at 62,500. After that, Bitcoin may give a bit upward bounce, and after that, Bitcoin may consolidating above the support level. And if Bitcoin will give enough consolidation, I will fire some short trades right here, aiming for a break, aiming for a downward move with breaking below the horizontal support level with an acceleration movement over the support level at 60-61k. After that, we will see. Or I will fire some short trades at the resistance area, at the resistance zone at 69-70k. After that, we will see. So basically, guys, this was just my take and my view on Bitcoin. Not financial advice, guys, just my thoughts, and just my view, just my opinion. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later, guys, and bye-bye. See you later. Thank you.